It's just a normal arena board, not an here. I think we might have won this game. It's gotta be Kolagurn, right? Raku's reasonable, but it feels like if you go for dragons, usually you end up getting like some. Like we could try this. I end up really wanting like Hellfire effects. I'm gonna try to force the dragon. I skipped the dragon legendary, but I value the one drop a little less in Warlock just because you end up getting a lot of them offered, it feels like. I guess we just take Belcher. Oh my god, we actually hit the thing. I don't think I've had a Forge of Wills this entire meta. I guess it's minor, huh? These are all, like, I would pick all three instantly. I'll go for this. That might honestly be wrong, but yeah. Cordier seems pretty insane with this. You could really argue for the Draconid because of this. Though this is like the best card. I might just take this thing. I mean, this card's so good. Hodor, true. I have nothing for this right now. You're not that likely to get a ton of them. Maybe it's just quick sand elemental right now. I mean, obviously you hope you get a 7/7. Right now it definitely feels like this is safer. Phoenix Circle. I guess. We got a 7/7. This is like something that like I just don't think this should be possible. Like you shouldn't be able to have both of these cards in Arena. It's just completely ridiculous. I'd probably just take this over this crap. I don't think I want to Fellhound that badly. Like it could work, but history buff is fine. I mean, right now I'd have to be brewing this to even have a remote chance. I'm probably just supposed to take Boil. I don't know how I feel about forcing the whole thing. Now that Waste Remover is kind of ridiculous. There's a Sludge, which goes to hand. For Summoner to actually be good is the problem with the Forge of Wills is the problem. You have to have a big hand, which is not necessarily going to happen right now. Tram Mechanic is definitely like usually the better card. It's just the Forge of Wills make me even think about the Summoner. It's probably not enough reason to take this because I already have multiple mid-game things that work with it anyway. No dragons for this. I guess I'll take this. I guess Void Color, huh? There might be times where it's worth pulling this out of hand. Might get more synergy. We have Kolagurn, which kind of overlaps in role with this. Maybe we just take a ping. We are a non-ping class, I guess. It's another Sludge card, but that doesn't really count. There might even be times where we want to silence our own Waste Remover. Since I don't have synergy for this, I think I might just take that. It's also like trading to potentially find the other stuff too. There's a trolley problem. I want it too, but like I have to take this, I think. Oh, there's a Drill Fist. Oh, another 7/7, jeez. I even have the silence for it too. Okay, we got a Sludge on Wheels finally. There's one I wouldn't have had to reach so hard for. But I still want a 2, right? This is just pretty much just a River Croc in this deck, right? Another one. Yeah, that's weird. So with Brewmaster, you can also Brewmaster Hodir, by the way, but that gives us a 4th. We're gonna have to brew a minor, but Eradication is so good. It's insane how much better this Brewmaster is than it should be. I think we take it, because it's also just a 2 that we also need. I think we actually take it. Okay, we got another one of these. Do I want to Defile? Defile Sludge on Wheels is a thing. I probably prefer Abyssal though. Defiler can be really awkward to make work. Like it's really good against me, but like this is also just a Void Color high roll, which we also want, so I think it's this. I guess we can take a Summoner here. Oh wow, we got the fourth one. Okay. Plague of Flames would be actually really nice too, but yeah, that's good. So we ended up not needing this, but now we can Brewmaster the reward also. So the only problem is, I mean, I had a double Waste Remover deck that had 4 Excavates, and a lot of times you end up like losing one. Just didn't have a lot of synergy for the Waste Removers, but we have this broken card that shouldn't be in this mode in the first place. So we get to see how illegal that card is, because we have like unbelievable mass synergy. We have so many 7/7s and crap. I need Defile. That's unfortunate. I need a lot of things. I need... any draw. Okay, that is helpful. I mean, that's pretty nice. I can actually get Abyssal out next turn. Okay. Ideally, we top deck the other dragon. We ended up with just 2 of these and nothing else, but oh well. Don't even have like lackeys really, right? So it's really just those. It's unfortunate, but this guy's like, what the fuck? He wasn't expecting the triple coin play. I mean, he probably should have, to be fair. You got the combo. Maybe I still want to get rid of cards in my deck, though, to make the Hodir better, because this is actually a pretty insane combo, assuming you play them in this order. It's an anti-combo if you do it the other way, but the problem with that is that it forces me to actually, like, hold on to... forces me to do this next turn, where this way I can, like, play this. I think I still hold on to this. Nice! It gave me the Forge of Wills. I should play the golden one. This is why this card is illegal, chat. Do you pick Forge of Wills or first Excavate with Arian deck? You'd probably still pick Forge of Wills. Forge of Wills is just so unbelievably illegal. That is probably close though. Sultan with the 10 bits, combo wombo. Yeah, it's fine. I'll find a 7/7 right? Let me check. It might have been earlier in the meta, maybe people stopped running it. No, they still run it. Some people run it actually. Yeah, let me check. I don't think they run Librarian though. Let me check Librarian. Yeah, nobody's running Librarian in Constructed. I mean, it's probably Ambush, right? I'm not sure. I could have just gone like 2 in 1. There would have been a lot of ways I would have gotten punished for this, but it worked out, so. I do kind of punish myself because I lose the ability to get more of these, but seems okay. That might be a problem. He's gonna stealth it, right? Yeah. I think I just temple all these. I could have, if I was really concerned about this, I could have played the Forge Will so that I could Netherwing next turn always and kill it that way. Really? I mean, I can still play both of those next turn. Am I just gonna die to a perma stealth? Seems like it. Oh, making a rush poison. Okay. Mage is big enough so I can't even sludge it. Goes face anyway, okay. All of that for nothing. I might discard the wrong one. Yeah, I might just have to just play this now. Just to be like safe. We could rush in if we like, yeah, miss though. I'll try to do it that way. So weird because I have to like pre-hit in. I may end up just losing a 1/1 possibly. But I still want to do it this way. Yeah. I lose a 1/1 that way, but it's fine, I guess. And it's possible just doing the sludge, like, because that's pretty bad missing that 1 in 3. Maybe just going for the safe play is just a sludge, but. I guess this turn. So we probably just Forge Wills. Drill bit. I'm not sure if I actually use this though. Because it's pretty good already. Yeah. Like, we'll get better, but 4 or 5 now might just be better than a 7/7 later anyway. I may just play both of these. If if it's like plagiarized, I don't really care, right? Yeah, the ghosts are friendly, don't worry about it. Kind of afraid of this. Good thing random legendaries actually aren't that good right now. Imagine if you could get titans off of those. Sultan with the next multiple of 10. Appreciate it. I don't think I keep an archer. We have too many good things to look for. Nice. Well, this is literally our god draw in this deck. We just need to find Forge Wheels and then no discover. Damn. God draw ruined. Hello, Spider-Man. Hello, Aiden. Should be possible to show hand, just be like, leave. It kind of sucks. The one thing about this is it incentivizes him to just ping, and then if he pings, I don't have a sludge target. No, I mean, I guess I just do this. This is what happens with power creep. It's like, I'm playing like a 3-mana 3/3 that also deals 4 damage face. Doesn't even feel good. It's not optimal. Could have been better. It's a weird question here of how I actually do this if he doesn't give me like targets for this. Oh my god. Like, do I just rip the 7/7? I have another 7/7 I could find technically too. I probably just play it, right? Like, I think I just play it. He only has 4 mana. Like, what's he even gonna do to kill this? Yeah, just Warlock things. Yeah, now I'm just playing a 4 mana 7/7 with upside. Why is there a 4 mana? Remember when like a 4 mana 4/5 was a premium card? Now there's a 4 mana 7/7 with upside. It's like literally, this card is basically pure upside.
I'm not getting any younger.
I guess I just kill it, right? And I think I just play this guy. I'm just gonna kill it and play this. No, I lost Forge of Wills. Game's over. Okay, we lost. It's fine, as long as we have Hodir. Hodir will carry us. I lost the silence too, didn't I? That's actually pretty bad. He's basically like, I need to get exactly Zap here. If he gets Zap here, he might actually win. That's the funny thing. Dude, I need to deal damage to this somehow. I mean, I have 3 damage here, so... And we did get the Waste Remover. The Waste Remover did not get lost, so we can eventually tap into that. Oh, wait a second.
Did you rehearse that?
I'm like, we could actually lose. Okay, actually, maybe not. Those Synergy Insane, exactly. Appreciate it, Sultan. I'm just gonna hard mull for the other half of the combo. We appear to have found the other half of the combo. That did make our hand a little bit worse, though. I think it's probably worth tempoing a 1-1. I mean, it might feed like a smokestack, but... And Warlock's also allowed to be an XP class. Warlock has just like such an absurd amount of things going for it. It's kind of funny, yeah. It's funny that it was so bad. Warlock was so bad for so long, but it was, I mean, it's all offering rates, right? You just never had enough of the sludge stuff. I think people also didn't know. I think you were always supposed to go for it, and some of the cards were weaker, right? Sludge and Wheels was only a 1/5, so that was a very big difference, right? But I think you were probably always supposed to go for it, but I don't think people were. I'm gonna have to just play the sludge, right? I mean, it's either that or pass the turn. I kind of need that to be gone, right? if that thing's there, I can't play this. This card is a big problem. Yeah, I mean, this thing could literally be a 4/4 and it would still be one of the best cards in the game. Like, maybe not a 4/4. I mean, if it was a 5/5, it would be 100% would be one of the best cards in the game still. If it was a 5/5. We better just go in. We're gonna have like another one later, so. Rip Smokestack. Has there ever been this brain dead of a 3/4 win the game combo before? I don't think. Nothing like this, I don't think, in Arena. There's probably been something semi-similar. I don't remember though, to be honest. So this isn't very good because it just sludges this once, which isn't very productive. So I guess we just play a 5 here. The 5 does line up like reasonably well against that. But yeah, Forge Will's into 7/7, but that's also very new. Wasn't nearly as common either. If he taps, he's screwed. I might not be able to kill that thing.
I have been chosen by Amatis herself.
Certainly doesn't look like I'm gonna be able to kill that thing. So do I just play the 6? I can play the 7/7, but it's not actually that good to just kill a 1 drop. I don't know that it's ever getting better, but this is just pretty large. I might deal with some of his stuff. You could rush the excavates there too. That's really bad. I need to find Coil. Okay, well now the 7/7. Now it just kills a 5/2, which is pretty nice. We probably save the other sludge, I guess. And just go for like what this. If we get rock, it's really good. Is that good? Spell damage works, by the way, right? It doesn't really matter here, but this could actually be bad.
I'm not getting any younger.
You need it to like not hit here. Not really that good even. Like, even if it hits there, I mean, it's good, but I don't know. It's probably safer to just go for this. This makes it like difficult to deal with that. If you take the quick draw guy there, it's only really good if it hits the left side. It's really bad if it hits this, so it's like...
You face Jaraxxus, Eldar Lord of the Burning Legion.
He's just going phase, wow. That's surprising. If I had like one fucking ping, then Siphon, ping, Sludge would be very good. Or Trade Abyssal would also be really good. You'd probably go like Siphon and 4-drop, right? I mean, I could trade here and like Siphon Sludge. Yeah, if you go double 4, like maybe you go double 4, you could leave up the... Well, what would you still trade? Like, if you go double 4, you could maybe go face with that. I don't know. Oh my god, dude. What the fuck? Double Forge of Wills. I mean, you'd have to go for the Abyssal Clear, but that's just lethal. It's not good enough. I mean, there's nothing we can draw, right? I could tap into Anubis Op. Does that even keep us alive? Probably not. I mean, there's nothing, right? I mean, that's just... When you play on this server, you just encounter things like that. How can you beat double Forge of Wills? If we had one Forge of Wills ourselves, we would have beaten it probably, but yeah, you can't beat 2 Forge of Wills without Forge of Wills.
I must protect the one.
I didn't check the average on this one. This one is a barcode too, so like we're just facing nothing but barcodes now. Welcome to America's server. I should be like, I should clarify because people don't necessarily understand this. It's like when I say like NA is much harder than EU, and EU is by far the easiest, like I'm not being like tribal or something. It's just like factually true. Like, it's not me just like crapping on a server for tribal reasons or something. Like it's just factually true that the game is harder on if you're not playing on EU.
Behold, jewels of the sound.
I just let a coin go, right? Even if I may actually smokestack, but it's like I can't smokestack first. So I don't think it works unless I'm like missing something, but like I actually do still smokestack, but how do I know it's a barcode? This is how. No legitimate player at 3 wins has a sub 1 win average on the leaderboard. It's not, that doesn't exist. Maybe I just leave this up. I don't really want to... It's a little too out of my way to deal with this. I could taunt here just to protect my little guys, maybe. That seems reasonable. It's like, this doesn't get explained thoroughly very much, so I might as well explain it for people that may not have heard before. But like, the reason you know is that you only have... If you retire a deck, it shows up as a 0 on the leaderboard. That's why. So like, if you have a sub 1 win average, it's not because they're that bad. It's because they just retire a shit ton. You can tell, but like, this player obviously is not just like a new player. He's playing his cards fast. He just has all the base stuff because it's just an account. He either started a new account or bought it to retire decks on it, you know.
I'm not getting any younger.
Such a good quicksand here. I probably take it. Like, this goes here. It's like, maybe I just ignore this though. Wait, how did he actually killed my 7/7? That's interesting. I don't like leaving him this trades, but like, I also don't want to play this. I don't want to coin this either though, just curve wise. I don't know. I probably just let this happen anyway. It's fine. I'll let him have one of these trades. It's so out of my way to not do this. Because you know how bad sub 1 win average is? It means you're like lower than 25% win rate. Right? You have to be lower than 25% win rate. I think I just take this. I don't think a druid can even kill this. I think like the vast majority of players, if they're not like completely new, right? Like if you're completely new, you might legitimately be that low, but like I would think the vast majority of players are between like 40-60% win rate. Like being sub 25 is so bad. You'd have to literally just have absolutely no idea what cards are good and or how to play the game to legitimately be sub 1. But we rolled that one over. I mean, maybe that one actually was a new player. He probably just had a Rhea and we just killed him because we had a 7/7, you know.
Arise, my faithless steed.
Sultan, thanks for the 40 bits. What does it say up here? Hold the shift key to hold this window open. Q to close it open. I mean, I guess I tempo this again.
One kill.
So people don't play bad crafted decks. Well, for people that retire like as a habit, any deck that they don't think is like a lot of people, well, some of them, if they don't think it's a 12 win deck, they just retire it.
Cannon butt slider.
Because some people, you know, it's like, I think it's a really scumbaggy thing to do in a multiplayer game, right? But it's like people just want to play with an advantage is what it comes down to. They don't actually want to like play a fair multiplayer game. They just want to have hacks on, basically. That's why they do it. It really sucks. I probably still play this as a sad thing. So he's gonna get this, but I have to develop. And it's like one thing, it's like I have no issue if you want to play a single player game and do that, right? If you want to play like just really overpowered. I mean, isn't that basically what playing Diablo is, right? Like the Diablo franchise, you just get to be this really strong thing that just goes through blowing up a million like things that are way weaker than you. That's like the whole Diablo game, right? Is doing that. But yeah, it's like some people are just assholes and they want to do that in like multiplayer games.
You will not come
Yeah, it's kind of what like mobile games are too. It's the same thing. If you want to spend like $10,000, you can just be stronger than everyone else, and there's nothing they can do about it, right? It's similar, yeah. Oh, he's not even doing that. Seems worth a sap now. I would have actually been able to overdraw him one. Is the funny thing. Oh no, I actually am overdrawing him anyway, so yeah. Which meant if I would have actually just traded that, then I would have actually been able to just kill this too. Oh no, I'd rather him have this than another sludge probably, so. It's comparable PEDs in sports. Basically, yeah. If you're like playing like, I don't know, intramural sports, like not even professional level. I mean, let's be real, in real sports, like in professional sports, everyone's on stuff, right? I mean, not everyone, but the competitive people are going to be naturally. But like, is it worth rocking? Because I mean, I'm gonna play this, and I could just save the rock too. I could tap instead, maybe. I guess I just get the tap. Seems reasonable. What was I saying? Yeah. I mean, if you're talking like, you know, NFL and NBA, I mean, competitive sports, it's obviously a lot of those people are doing whatever they think they can get away with. It's just part of it, you know. But doing it in like Hearthstone is kind of like if you're just like playing intramural sports at like college or something. You're not even like on your college team trying to go pro or something. You're just like playing against other frat people or whatever, and you're just like, I'm gonna take steroids just to be better or whatever. It's like, it's kind of the same thing, and this just, that doesn't even matter. It's kind of the same idea. It's the same thing basically. This has gotta be worth it, right? And then I guess I'm just gonna play a sludge. And depending on where it goes... And there's no way I'm trading into that, so... If it goes there, I probably trade a 1-1, but... You've seen guys do that in beer league? Yeah. I've never, like, encountered that myself, but I'm sure there are people that would do that, yeah. I mean, there's people that just take steroids nowadays just because they just want to be buffer, you know, so it's like... They're not trying to be a bodybuilder or something, they just want to be bigger, marginally bigger. I understand the bots in Arena. I have a long video where I talk about the bots in Arena. You don't do it for gold. The point is this is what we're talking about. People play it to basically play the game with cheat codes on. It's not to generate gold for their account or anything. Because it does the exact opposite. It burns through resources, which is why some of them even buy accounts with gold on them just so that they can burn through the resources. Got him. You probably can find plenty of examples of, you know, other things where people just like taking advantage of weaker people, you know, it's just kind of a... I think it's probably human nature to some extent. Steroid lock. Appreciate the 50 bits. You know, there's ways to do it without actually even having to do that. Like, you can just open another... If you want to play more Arena and you don't have gold, you can just play on another server. Because you get more daily quests that way, so you just get more passive gold gain. You don't need to do that, even if you want to. But the people that are maximally abusing it, like they... You know, they do that because they just want to spam retire a million decks. To just play super broken crap. I guess we'll take that. I mean, I just go forge into 7/7, right? Like, I should just do the illegal curve, right? Like, this thing's a little annoying, but whatever. I mean, there's a lot of things they could do. I mean, Blizzard's thought about this for sure. Like, I mean, they've talked to us about it too, what they think. But like, I know that they don't want to do anything that really punishes legitimate players. You know, that's a large part of the issue. Is if you start capping retires or whatever. I think it would be reasonable for them to just cap retires at like, you know, a couple per day or something. Yeah, but like, anything they do is going to affect legitimate players too, so some people would feel bad about it. I think it would be for the greater good to have something like that, like to make it so yeah, you just can't retire 20 decks a day. Yeah, it's true. Even if they remove retire, you can just click through the draft and then concede immediately, so it's not like you completely delete the option for people to do that either. Unless you also chose to delete their ability to do that, but I just do this for you. Like, what the fuck? Talking about things that shouldn't be in the game, like, why is this even possible? It's funny that I happen to be against Warrior, which could actually theoretically deal with this, right? They dealt with it. Apparently it's not strong enough, it needs to get buffed. We're actually gonna lose. I mean, we're still not gonna lose probably, because I have another 0 mana 7/7 coming. And this. It's probably still worth using here, right? Wait, do I even have a shadow spell? I don't even have a shadow spell, fuck. Do I play around a second Blade Storm by rushing instead? Oh yeah, I'm playing a 1. Never mind. I realize I'm playing this, so... We need to get the second Blade Storm out anyway, so that he won't Blade Storm when we draw all 4 Son of Hodirs. Because the nice thing is that the other reason all those discards are actually good for us is because it makes our deck really small, so these will all spawn immediately. He didn't armor first, what? Guess he's using a blast charge. Dude, like, we're actually gonna lose, watch this. Bragging about my small deck. Hey, sometimes it's not the size that matters. It's how you know how to use it. And what enhancements you can put onto it. That also matters. You can enhance a small deck. It might be better than a big deck. They don't tell you these secrets. It's only 1 buff, right?
Hodir summons us.
Well, yeah, I mean, they could try to do IP ban. The problem with IP bans is there's so many problems. There's a reason they don't. A lot of people realize that IP bans just aren't very reliable. The thing is like people legitimately use VPN or whatever, like legitimately, and then first of all, VPN bypasses the whole thing. But second of all, you use a VPN, and then someone else that had previously used the VPN and thus has the same IP address locks you out of the whole thing. Because they did something bad, and then you get punished. You know, it's again like kind of the problem where legitimate people end up getting punished for. Yeah, you can do hardware bans, yeah. And that's a lot harder to bypass. I don't really want to play this right now anyway, so I guess I tap. Okay, I didn't want to draw 2 of them. I didn't want to draw 3. Oh, what the fuck. Well, I was gonna trade here. You know, I guess I still do that. I could put this down, but I guess it's just not that important. It's just a normal arena board, nothing to see here. Well, the one thing is that it probably always was a bit of an issue, if we're being honest. I think I was like one of the people that, frankly, I kind of regret doing it at this point, making people aware of it. But like, you know, it was a much bigger thing in China, and once China server closed, it became a lot more transparent over in the West. There were probably people doing it, but people just didn't know that it was going on for the longest time.
Someone sound a horn.
I think we might have won this game. Normal arena board, by the way. Nothing to see here. You now see the benefits of having a small deck. See? It makes sense. I mean, since he's a demon hunter, even though it fits in here, I probably just don't keep this. I want to look for, like, sludge, I guess, right?
I have been chosen by Amatis herself.
Is this really better than nothing?
Yeah, that's pretty nasty. Good thing we have 7 mana for 2 7/7s. Seems pretty good. Just need to try to protect our health now. Well, that's what's funny, Shurwa. Yeah, it's like you get a pretty good amount of gold off the beginning, which is why a lot of people, I won't name anyone right now, but even certain streamers have started doing this. Some people that a lot of people probably know, like they just started making new accounts to do basically the same thing, except they're not technically barcoding, but no, we lost Odeer. Game's over. This deck is the second time you've seen Forge Wills entire meta. We literally lost to a double Forge Wills deck. We can't enhance our deck anymore. I know it's a disaster. I still have all the excavates, so like, there's a world where I actually silence this. I could just silence this though, because I mean that thing is kind of a problem. I mean at this point it's kind of like the damage has been done. It's not really an issue anymore. Yeah, I'm just gonna play this YOLO. Yeah, we lost the sludge. Yeah, we lost the smokestack too. That was part of what I was concerned about, is we're gonna lose an excavate and then we can't get the tier 4 anymore. If the game does stall out that long. I don't like the void color though, just because like I want to protect this still actually, I think. Because if I protect this, I can just forge it and I don't have to worry about anything else. If I do this, it's more likely he just kills this, because he's going to ignore this, right? This way he probably just can't even deal with this, and then...
Candle much lighter.
If I get another 0 mana 7/7, I mean there should be no way anything bad happens. So I mean, we're gonna do this. One of these is gonna get rushed, right? Well, that means I already clear everything. I probably legitimately silence this now.
Don't have reach. Use some sludge.
There's actually not that much else I can do now anyway. Otherwise, I'd be saving silence just for these guys, but I feel like the game probably ends before that. If he sludges, he does prevent lethal on board. I mean, not sludges, if he wolfs. But I mean, eventually he's just gonna die to this thing. This sludge. Or we have both Netherwings, so even Netherwing or Abyssal or something. Is Kolgarn the best Windmore legendary? It's definitely up there. I mean, it's very good against... It basically... I mean, this card is just completely stupid against classes that don't have hard removal, right? Like, unless the Death Knight... Unless, like, if you're a Demon Hunter, unless you have Wolves and you have to trade both Wolves into it, this thing just can't die, right? It's almost impossible for a Demon Hunter to deal that much damage from hand, so... It's kind of like Kolgarn is just a cheese against classes that just don't hard remove it. Because it's not that good if it just gets hard removed, right? But some classes just don't have hard removal, and then it's just like completely unfair. And even the classes that have it sometimes don't have it. Okay, none of these cards are keeps. None of these are 7/7s. Or 1-drops. Ah, all of our 7/7s. Beautiful. Kolgarn is way more infuriating because you can get it from Containment Unit. Yeah, I mean, that's part of why Containment Unit is so oppressive, is because, like, Kolgarn and Tyrion, right? If you get either of those, you pretty much instantly win. Containment Unit's relatively fair otherwise, but those two cards just almost always win the game automatically. You're trying to estimate the total barcode account via the leaderboard. Do you think sub 2 win accounts are also mass retires? I mean, some of them, but like, I mean, it depends what you call like mass retires. Like, there are some people that are 6 win average and they retire 2/3 of their deck, and they might be 2 win average because of that. But like, I mean, there's a lot of people that are legitimately below average players, obviously, right? So it's like, there's definitely a lot of legitimate players that might have like a 1 to 2 win average. Just, I don't think there's a lot of legitimate players that have like a 0.5. That requires you to be like 15% win rate, which is atrocious. We can't call out other streamers, Mango. You know, technically it's in the TOS that you're not allowed to call, you're not allowed to say bad things about other partnered streamers. A lot of people know that. You can actually get banned for doing that. What about unpartnered streamers? I think they're fair game, actually. I think affiliated might also be covered, but I think if someone's just like a streamer and they're not even affiliated, I think you can actually say whatever you want about them. I forget, actually. It might have been specifically partners that you're not supposed to talk shit about. I don't remember. I actually don't remember. Yeah, you also just shouldn't talk shit about people in general, but, you know. To be frank, it's like, I mean, there are a lot of, you know, there's a whole drama wing of Twitch, right? Where a whole bunch of it is about people talking shit about each other. This isn't something that gets enforced realistically, you know. There are entire people that build their entire career out of shitting on other people, so. I just taunt and go face raid. Another wolf doesn't even kill me. Maybe I'm taking too big of a risk though, I don't know. I mean, he has to like trade everything basically. This would be a lot safer if I had just like a little bit more removal or something. So that I could get through a taunt. But I think he's gonna have to like at least trade a 7/7. It's unfortunate I'm 1 turn off of Abyssal. The problem is normally it would be fine, right? But because this is like the first game in a long time, it's actually mattered a little bit, this effect, right? Because like I am actually gonna lose the long game just because I'm gonna concede. I'm gonna fatigue, so. Oh, okay. So nice. We forced him to do that. I still actually have the Forge of Wills in deck, which is huge. So this would be cool, but I probably should... I should probably protect my face, right? There's like a 2-3 in here. Because I figure I might want to play this anyway. I think we go for this. The only thing that's weird is like I would partially want to like save this for the Forge of Wills whenever it comes out, but I probably just want this thing down right now. He might not kill it. Because we didn't lose this, we have a little bit longer than on fatigue than it looks too. Too bad we don't have the silence. As long as one of these isn't wolf. If one of these is wolf, we might have a problem. Okay, cool. One thing I could have done though, like I could have actually tempoed 2 minions behind this taunt and hoped that they stick. I mean, I didn't know I was going to have this to actually push more damage though. Specifically with that. Anyway, I mean, he doesn't have like, he never played like a demon mana cheat guy, right? So, I mean, I'm safe to Inquisitor if I just play this. So do I just do that? I don't know that any of my other plays are going to be better at this point. Because what else would I even do? I would like Trog this. Archer. Play this or something. In the long term, it would be safer because we would stay potentially out of Inquisitor range. But this also provides like a threat he has to kill. If he does end up with a wolf somehow, this can't be a wolf by the way. If he does end up with a wolf, he has to like trade both of them. So wolf into Inquisitor probably does kill us with this line. That's like the one problem, but it's a good sign. The weird thing is like if he wolfs now, then and trades both of them off that way. Alright, we're good. If he does that, like I would have to siphon my own minion if I wanted to actually survive Inquisitor. But I don't know if I could even do that because then he might just lose to anything else. Have both Nether Wings, but alright, we got the Sludge. We've been pretty good at drawing the Waste Removers. It would be a tragedy if this was the first time we missed on those. I don't think I tempo this. I've been tempoing this against Warlock specifically. I don't think I tempo it against a Death Knight, partially for this reason. Okay, not a Frost Plague. Frost Plagues could ruin us. Okay. Tapping, the one problem with tapping is that we might draw another spell which might ruin this. Particularly that one. I better do this while I can. This is a little interesting. Yeah, we have the combo, but how do we get it out? I may just hold on to it, because first maybe I do the Sludge on Wheels clear here. I don't really want to play like off curve just with this stuff. I feel like it takes away a lot of the advantage. But I could just play this first. If I want, I could trade to protect it even. Then I'm also going to be playing off curve that way. He is 2 Unholy 1 Frost, so like there's no way he can kill this if I protect it with the trade. And maybe it's not that important to do this because I don't actually have the 7/7s. Like I could do this at any point, right? I guess in this case I like this. was gonna say, I don't think I would play it anyway, but I could have gotten coins first, but it's not like I'm gonna coin this or anything. This is like hard for a 2 Unholy 1 Frost. This is pretty hard to even kill. He might not be able to, he might have to like freeze it or something. Or he might not even be able to do that.
And serve your king.
Can't even kill it. No! That's not active. So however, we'll just do this. I mean, the coins are nice because now I can coin one of these and use it with the second charge. So it seems pretty darn difficult to beat. He has to kill the damage. He can't really afford to think about the other things. So I guess I just go for the extra 8/8, right? Like. I'm gonna coin this too, just in case. I don't know. Like, I mean, the one thing that would be scary would be like Reska, right? And then there's just. I guess the one problem would be he could steal the rush, right? But I don't know. We're probably fine like this. He's hitting the wrong one if he actually has Reska. Yeah, he messed up. He should have killed this one, but he didn't hit it. I wanted to minimize the odds of. Play the extra minion to minimize the odds it gets stolen. But you could have had the rush, possibly. And then you would have been able to kill this too. Remove some damage. But you kind of know that they have Reska almost for sure if you actually see a like Unholy Frost Death Knight nowadays in high winds. Actually, I've made that mistake too. He made that mistake too. I just realized. He could have hero powered the 2/1, right? Because the hero power costs 0 effectively with Reska. Sultan with the 90 bits, appreciated. I feel like this isn't even like worth keeping, right? I just need to look for sludge stuff. That's good too.
Welcome to your end.
There's good emotes on this one.
I have been chosen by Amatis herself.
So I'm probably playing the 2/3. I kind of want to tap, but it's probably not worth it. Yo, Robocop. Gifting a sub to Sultan. Welcome, Sultan, welcome. This is interesting though because I can't coin. I need to coin 4s, right? Mana efficiency, you'd want to play this, but I guess there's a chance you get coins and then you can do it anyway though. So it could be worth it actually. I guess I'll be mana efficient. Nice. And then I can just get this out. Works out perfectly. I guess technically I didn't have to use the... I didn't have to show that actually. I could have just coined in the next turn. I would just double coin the 4, but eh. So technically it's slightly wrong. Dude, what the fuck? Generally, I think you're just supposed to play the 7/7 for pressure, but it's not even that much better right now. I think we still... I don't know, I think we start with this still. Oh, the other 7/7 was our top card. Oh, nice, we got 2 draws. Okay, well that ended up being... I think that made it worth it. Rip that guy. Well, we have our 7/7 back, so that's pretty nice.
Your
Maybe this time I go for this. Kind of like it. It might still be wrong to not just replay this. I play one of these and then I pick one of the 4s to play, and then hopefully the other one pops out. It's probably this one. He's already at 3. And last Hodier this time, this sucks. Wow, he lost Bane of Doom. Okay. I need to find the freaking... Well, Librarian's really good, Sledge is also really good. I need to find one of those two. I lost this. Oh no, I still have the Sludge. I lost Kolgarn, but... Pavlaris? The Prime sub? Appreciate it. Our deck is pretty low quality, suddenly. I mean, we still have Forge, actually. For some reason, actually, I forgot. I thought this would shuffle into our deck for some reason. Appreciate the support, Pavlaris. Oh nice, we got this now. I can try to buff up that Sludge here. The thing that sucks is, like, I say it's usually like no downside because it usually is, but like he managed to not take any damage from this, which makes it kind of bad that we couldn't actually like hit him. That makes it a lot worse than it normally would be. All the buffs are missing too. I mean, we still have the Forge, so actually this is still actually a pretty good buff. Eventually. I mean, I could hit here, Smokestack, play this. I could also go like Sludge, Netherwing. I also don't have to AoE my own board. It's probably better to just not AoE my own board, if I'm being honest. Well, just Sludge, trade. I'm just gonna play this, which means I can tap, right? I think I can tap first. Another one. It's just, I was hoping like I could get this buffed, but it just seems like it's not quite working. He's gonna steal. That's his 4th excavate, so I mean he has the snake. So he's gonna heal for 7 at some point. Probably now. Been a while since we lost to a constructed combo. Haven't lost to a constructed deck in like 5 minutes. It's a little annoying that stops our damage. That's pretty good. It's a lot better than what I was gonna do. So I mean, even if he plays this twice, he's gonna be dead, right? I don't think he can play it like 3 times. Yeah, I mean, he's probably dead on board. But like, even if he played it twice, we would have been at 2, so like, it wouldn't have saved him. I'll keep these 2 because this is just really good. The only problem is we're not hard mulling for Sludge on Wheels, but hopefully it'll be okay.
Don't have bridge. Use some sludge.
Beautiful. So I mean, he's probably not going to move our guy. Not going to move our guy, but I guess with that, we still Sludge on Wheels it for sure. Yeah, trolley problem doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Imagine if the priest actually steals like both halves of the combo. Like they convert this and then they convert this, and then you get fucking sludged to death. Am I just supposed to take the trade? And I could take the trade and waste remover, right? We'd be in a pretty good spot. You could trolley problem, but like, if I wait around long enough, like this might just get removed without actually having damage dealt to it is the problem. Like there's the 4 mana spell that just kills things that are 2 or less attack. I think I'll just favor this. Rip Dragon Synergy. I don't know how I'm dealing with light bugs. Unfortunately, I lost my Dragon AoE. That would have been like the one way. I guess even if I miss, even if I get the draw, I can just rush and use Archer, so I'll just go for this. Of an Archer can deal with 1 light bug. We actually have lethal through light bugs now, so that's one way to deal with light bugs, just kill them. This is like so insane. Like this is not like he's AFK, right? Like he's actually trying and we just still killed him this fast. We actually have like multiple lethals too. I mean, that's just ridiculous. We're against a Chinese streamer. Or someone that just uses in the same name. I'm not gonna check for obvious reasons.
My faithless steed.
I have been chosen by Amatis herself.
Priest and Roger generally would be generally considered some of the hardest.
For the Peacekeeper!
Don't have bridge. Use some sludge.
I have ascended in her name.
And we definitely just play this, right? And we just need to, at some point, find waste remover. That Knight shouldn't be able to deal with this super cleanly. Right now, I don't have great cards, though. A lot of 2-drops you can't really play because of this being here. This could be a little awkward for him. And he gets the removal. This might be a little tough if we don't draw any of our synergy, but if we do just immediately top deck our 7/7 on curve, that's good for us. Oh wait, he shuffled our deck. Oh yeah, he shuffled our deck. Fuck. Well, there's not much we can do about that. Forgot about that. It's still a play.
Me have that for you.
I mean, I guess I just play this, huh? It's weird, but there's a chance. Don't I only have like, or do I have one left? I'm just wondering if I rock this. I think I do just mana efficiency because like that might get in the way. Ha! Nice Plague. Yeah, right. One of them was from the 1-drop, right? That's why. Yeah, we had one from the 1-drop, and then I had 2 from the thing, and then I drew 1. So yeah, there is one left. I do believe that's correct.
Drink with me, friend.
All right. Well, we still have a miner, so we have a drill fist too, so we can. I guess we didn't lose an excavate, right? We have all of them. Rip board again. You ever just tempo this? Kill his armor. I still have the 2/7/7, so I don't necessarily need to be doing that.
What is taking so long?
It's probably worth just getting a tap in here. Let's do it like this. I could have played the Belcher too, but we have Forge of Wills. Like, I'm kind of looking for that. He might be Rainbow, actually. I mean, we definitely just do this, right? It's so good. There is a chance he's Rainbow, and then he might be able to kill. Well, he has blood. We already know he's blood, so like he could have just blood removal. He has 1 blood. Okay. He's not dealing with this, so. I don't have hand space for this. What I could do is, like, take this.
Taking so long.
Well, actually, it just kills it if I play it right now. I just kill it, right? I just attack it and just kill it. So, and I can trade this if I want to. I'll probably just keep it. Now you want to, the thing is you want to play this because one thing I was even thinking about is silencing this possibly, but I think you just do with this because you want to get this out of hand just in case this dies.
Twist this, tighten that, and bolt over there.
Probably silence this now, or I take it too. I could just steal everything. I don't think I actually want this though. I might just silence it. I mean, this is gonna happen, like, clearly. And then what, like this?
Let me tell you a story. Inside voices.
Just take his draw, I guess. Guess I'll take a 6/10. I'll steal this. Actually, I guess I take this. I'm not gonna play it anyway, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, I'm just never gonna play this, but I just doing it because it's 1 less damage on here. Got him. And if you're watching this on future YouTube, a million people already are watching this on YouTube, but because we're streaming this live on YouTube, hit all the buttons on number of times. And it goes for people watching live as well. You can also hit all the buttons. You probably don't have a comment button. You have a chat button, but you don't have a like. You do have a like button and a subscribe button and a bell button. You click all those buttons. Yeah, it turns out the only thing we lost to was 2 Forge of Wills that we didn't draw, or 1 Forge of Wills. Otherwise, this deck was unbeatable. So I had a couple close ones, mainly that wolf deck, right? But yeah, it turns out just having a bunch of 0-7/7s is kind of broken. Who would have thought? Yeah. Apologies to the last opponent was W2Y Bill, who's a Chinese streamer. Apologies to him. He had to encounter that. Let's check. Hope we didn't end his run. Should check actually. Oh no, it wasn't actually him. It was someone with the same name. It wasn't actually him. Okay. He's at 3-2 right now, so it wasn't even him. It was just some Chinese people. They just take the name of someone they're a fan of or something like that. You see those? So that was a fake one. Anyway, bye bye, future YouTube.